Hi, everyone. I'm Seth.
Hi, guys. I'm Monique.
And this is
Gay Math. The Gay Math Podcast.
With Seth.
And Monique.
This is Gay Math.
Okay.
With Seth and Monique.
Hi,
everyone. Hi. We're back.
We are back, bitches.
And I don't know if you all recall our previous episode, the Harry Potter episode.
Right.
We mentioned that we had to re-record it because
Yeah.
someone's mic wasn't working, someone being me. And then we had to re-record it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say that the same exact thing has happened once again.
Yes.
And this is a re-record.
Right.
So
So
part 2 of us trying to record this.
Yes.
We had a different technical difficulty this time, so we're just working through it.
Yeah. And
we're going to work through it. We're going to get the kinks out.
honestly, if anything, this is a sign that someone should just find our podcast, pick us up, and then have us record in studio.
Yeah.
So this doesn't have to happen.
I think if there's anything to be learned from this, it's that.
Mm-hmm.
It's that we need a team. And
Yeah.
we can't be trusted.
Yeah.
We're just the talent here, people.
Right.
We're not the technical side.
Yeah.
We're the on-camera personalities.
Yeah.
And that's our strength.
Yeah. No,
So-
I can't be figuring out what's wrong with the computer.
No. Do I look like a technician? Do I
No.
look like I know how to work cords and microphones and no.
No, literally, my mom, she'll be like, something's wrong with the computer or like my phone, like, can you help me fix it? I'm like, I'm just because I'm young doesn't mean I know how to like.
Right.
I don't know what's happening.
Right.
Couldn't tell you.
No, I did school for software engineering and my parents will be like, the printer's not working. I'm like, did I go to printer school? Did I go to printer school suddenly? Do I know how to fix your modem suddenly?
Like,
No, I can code a website if
Right.
you need it, but I can't fix your printer.
no.
And I also don't know your iTunes password, Mom. So like, please stop asking me. It's been 5 years that I've been on my own, and I always say, I'm on my own. I don't know your iTunes password.
Right, which is fair because you don't.
No.
But
we're back.
We're back. And before we get started, hi guys, I'm Monique.
I'm Seth.
And this is the
Gay Math
Podcast.
Woo. It's your favorite celebrity's favorite podcast.
Yes.
Should that be our new tagline?
Yeah. Favorite celebrity's favorite podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
So we are coming at you live. It's currently, what is it, May?
Yes.
End of May. We're almost to June, which is insane.
Yeah. Literally so crazy because I feel like it was just Coachella like quite literally yesterday.
God. It's just crazy. Like Coachella, you plan and you plan and you plan and you plan. And then before you know it, it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like summer.
Which I don't love because I love Coachella so much. I kind of
Yeah.
want it to be Coachella all the time if it could be.
I know. It does feel like you do all this planning and all this stuff and it's 3 days.
Yeah.
It's like, it couldn't be like a week at least.
It's like quite literally like the Olympics of like, someone said to me, it's like the Olympics of influencers, which
oh, yeah.
it quite literally is. But at the same time, like, I just think like it does take a lot of planning because it's a big event.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're going to be there for like days. Like, you have to like, be prepared.
Coordinate a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like any trip. There is going to be planning, but with a festival and Coachella specifically, it's just a whole other beast.
No, yeah.
But got my tickets for next year.
Girl.
Because they went on sale a week after.
Yeah, I just don't know when. Hold on. Computer's falling. I just don't know when we decided, like, and I'm speaking directly to Coachella here.
Yeah, Golden Voice, this is for you.
When did we decide that we would sell them the tickets? I mean, like literally a week after the event.
Am I crazy or did it not happen last time like in June?
Yeah.
Like it would usually be like a month at least after.
Yeah. No, it would be sometime after because I remember we used to like get ready to buy them every summer.
Yes, it would be like June or July.
Yeah, because I remember I was in college at the time, and I remember finishing one of my semesters in Pace University. Shout out Pace.
Shout out Pace.
At like one of the little cubbies, sitting there trying to buy us tickets.
Oh
like
my
I
God.
fully remember that.
That's insane.
Yeah. No.
Wow. How far we've come in just a few years.
Yeah.
That was that was post-pandemic.
I think so.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane.
Or
Or was it pre?
Maybe it was pre, and then that was the one that we couldn't go to.
Oh, that got canceled.
Yeah.
Which that was really bad.
Girl.
Like we had tickets, the Airbnb booked. It was, and they couldn't help it. It was like 2 weeks before the pandemic started.
Yeah.
But geez, that was an insane time.
No, literally so crazy.
And then a few days before that, I was supposed to see Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And that was also canceled. So.
Girl, I just like literally can't believe that it's been years since
5. Half a decade.
No. It's just too much, actually.
Yeah.
I just think I don't ever want to go back to that time. I
No.
also don't want to ever think about it ever again.
I think as a society, we all just like agreed, like, let's just never talk about this again because it was so traumatizing.
Yeah, no, COVID was quite literally a lot.
Yeah. But here we are, 2025.
Yeah.
Things are much better now.
Yeah, no, things are heating up, guys. I don't know if you've seen the news.
Right. Opened your phone.
The world is quite literally crashing and burning. So
specifically America. So
100%. People also still dying in Gaza on a daily basis.
And it's been what, a year and a half?
And
Over
like
a year.
some people still don't find any issue with it.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me. I was actually thinking about that the other day because I saw this video of someone recording like Zionists like across the street from a protest, literally like fighting people, like cussing at them and saying like F you, blah blah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to watch innocent people die.
That's insanity. Like
I just, in no way, shape, or form have I ever been like cheering on the death of innocent people.
Right. That's a weird thing to do.
Yeah, like that's actually psychopathic behavior.
We're a year and a half in. I just can't understand how there's sides still.
Yeah.
The killing of innocent people has to stop. Like it just has to.
It's just really bad. It's just like, I feel like because this episode is like us like doing life dates and stuff, all this stuff, life updates, this is quite literally so relevant to like our lives right now, because it's really so crazy how like, one, we're living in a country where like things are just happening on a daily basis that are affecting our ability to live and like have choice and stuff. And then also like we're complicit in like affecting other people's like lives, like, and their ability to live and stuff. And it's actually like, I think this is the one time that I've lived in America. I've only ever lived in America, but this is the one time that I've lived in this country and been like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I think previously, like, Republican or Democrat, if the president in power was like the opposite, you would be like, that's not ideal, but like 4 years we'll vote again.
Yeah.
This is genuinely affecting and impacting our every single day life.
Yeah.
And it's like really scary that a president can come in and just do that in like 3 months and completely change our day-to-day life and actively take rights away. And I was in Austin, which we'll get into in the life updates, but while I was there, the governor voted to make marijuana, any sort of products, Delta 8, which is like in the South, if you don't know, where marijuana is illegal, they have something called Delta 8, which is THC, but it's like manufactured. It's not from the plant. So they can like legally sell that. So they are not allowed to sell those anymore. Vibrators are not allowed to be sold anymore. And they were telling me like there's already a law in place in Texas, like a woman cannot own more than 3 dildos. That's like written in the fucking Constitution. And while I was there, they made it illegal, like marijuana, all of that stuff illegal.
Girl, I'm so sorry.
What do you have a vibrator? Fucking relax.
Hold on. I got to put this down. What do you mean I can't own more than 3 dildos? I'm so, how do you know?
Thank you.
How do you know?
And my question was, what is the difference between 3 and 4?
Right.
What is like, I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. This 3 dildos thing. Like, so 4 is suddenly just so, but 3's fine. Like, you can have 3.
Like, also, are you gonna come in my house and
ma'am, I'm gonna need to see all your dildos laid out here.
Like, how do you know how many I have?
Literally.
Like,
I think you just, if you buy one, you go into some like database and you can't buy more than 3 or something. Why don't we, how about fucking start with guns?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
People are using them to kill people and children.
Yeah,
and
innocent
not
children.
Someone that's shoving something in their vag. I don't give a what you shove in your vag. I could care if it's a hydro flask. I don't care.
I'm sorry, shove in your vag.
I don't care. If you want to shove a ring light up there, I don't care. That's not my That's not my business.
Yeah. Moving on to
the more fun part.
Yeah.
Yay. There's chit chat, life updates. We haven't done one of these. We made some Aperol spritz, which first of all, we went to the store. We're like, let's get fun new glasses for the Aperol spritz we're gonna make. We get the things out to make it. I immediately shatter the glass I just purchased. So I'm using the older glass. Yeah. And it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, no, it is fine.
The glass was $3, so
it was fine. But
it was one of those situations, you know, when you like knock something over and then you go to catch it and then you slam it and then it shatters. Yeah. It was I went to like catch it and then it just 0 to 100.
But yeah, I just don't know.
Right.
Ew.
That's so
like
weird.
My thing is like too like about Bo. It's like also I'm a little bit tipsy right now, everyone. But my thing about Bo is like you can look at him and then he's like he looks back at you like what?
Yeah, like
he's like
does something completely wrong and then you look at him and he's like oh geez, like what did I do?
Ew.
Oh God.
He's so weird. Honestly, like having a dog is the craziest thing because like sometimes when you think about it, there's an animal in your home.
Yeah. If you really think about it, yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, ew. Like I brought like no different than a rat or like I just brought this animal into my house.
Right.
And then I scream at it if it does something wrong, but like it's an animal. So it is pretty crazy that dogs can learn to like sit and
like literally
do things right because they are animals.
No, yeah, that's like actually so insane.
But yeah, we just wanted to catch up with you guys, do a little life updates. We're having maybe some changes to the changes, but we have some like exciting stuff in the works for the podcast, some fun new like videos. So stay tuned. We can't talk about it yet because we signed an NDA. So
we
can't sign anything.
We sound like those influencers who are like, I have something
so exciting. Things are coming. Yeah. Just you wait.
So exciting. Can't even talk about it, you guys.
It's like not even that big of a deal.
No.
It's just like a new video we're going to try. Like it's just going to be a different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Well, where should we start with life updates? I'm trying to think like what have we talked about on the podcast? What haven't we?
I literally don't even know. Like I feel like I don't really have like I haven't been doing anything like super exciting.
Boring.
No, literally. Like I've just been working.
That's not boring. Oh.
Guys, if I tell you this story, you will know where I work, which is maybe not the best idea, but
how would they know?
That's true. So
keep it vague.
Yes. Okay. So I did happen to be at work one day. I'm going to tell you this crazy story. This is probably the best thing that's happened to me in the past couple of days because quite literally all I do is work, home, walk though. Like that's literally it. I have no exciting news.
Right.
But so I'm at work one day and I'm sitting in the back and I have a million things to do. So I'm back there working.
She's booked and busy.
Yeah. And then it's slow, so like nobody's in the store, so I'm okay to be in the back for a bit. And I'm like, all right, guys, like call me if you need anything.
Right.
Okay. One of the girls who works at my job comes in the back like so fast. And like when you come into the back, it's like a revolving door. So like you can. Okay.
Sorry.
So you can hear it like it's hard.
Okay.
She pushes the door so hard it like hits back and I'm like, and she goes, you need to get on the floor right fucking now.
Oh.
She was like, get the fuck out on the floor right now. And before I went out on the floor, I could hear someone talking outside and their voice was pretty loud. And I remember thinking to myself, like while I'm listening to them talk, I was like, I feel like I know that voice. But I could not place it. I was like, where do I know this voice from? It sounds so familiar. That's so crazy.
Right.
I get out. It's Miley fucking Cyrus. Y'all. Y'all. Y'all.
I just don't know.
Y'all.
I don't know where even.
Y'all. Let me tell you something. Seth and I have talked about this 1,000 million times.
Right. As it should be.
Right.
As we should.
Miley Cyrus is someone who I grew up like loving. Like
Yep.
she is the pinnacle of like who, if I could pick someone to like be like, it would probably be my, like her voice.
Yep.
Like everything about her is like just so like specific to who she is as a person, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
And my entire life I like loved her. I had like her like video game, I had the movie, I had a purple Hannah Montana guitar, I had a bike, like I had all of the Hannah Montana merchandise.
Literally an icon, like defined our generation.
Right. So, and then when I was younger, I did not go to a lot of concerts. I did not like do anything like that. One, because my parents didn't have a lot of money, and two, because like I didn't have any friends. So my parents weren't just going to send me to concerts by myself.
Right.
So a couple of people that I loved growing up, like the Jonas Brothers or Miley Cyrus, I didn't get to go see.
Right.
So I have never seen Miley Cyrus in person.
Never
Until
once.
A couple days ago when she stood right fucking in front of me, and I was like,
no.
Like I quite literally, like I helped her. So she came into our store and I helped her pick out like whatever she was getting. Like we had this whole conversation. I helped her pick out her items. Like I chatted with her about what she had done before. She was like, she looked at my like my ear and was like, oh my God, I love what you have. Like, that's what I want, blah, blah.
No, Miley Cyrus, don't look at my ear.
Like,
don't look at my ear.
Wyatt, literally, it was the best experience of my life because she was one, so kind and just so, she was like normal. She was a normal girl.
Yeah.
She was a normal girl who was excited to come in and do something that like everybody gets, like everybody does, you know, like you go out and you're like on a whim, you're like, I'm gonna go do this, like whatever. And it was so cool to see someone just be like so normal, so excited, so respectful and kind to like everyone that was there.
So good to hear. I mean, I've heard good things about her in general, but it's just nice to hear like someone who directly face to face interacted with her and was like, she was the sweetest.
Yes.
Like that's just so, I feel like that means so much to like who I like and support. It's like, if you're just a nice, normal person, like that's, and for her, literally an icon.
Oh my God.
An icon. And we've literally talked about this on the pod that we've never seen her live ever. And we've been supporting her, been fans for literally years.
Yes.
Never seen her.
Like, and I just remember like when she left, like, so one of my coworkers who was there was like freaking the fuck out, which fair enough.
Literally Miley Cyrus.
Right. But something in me was like, you have to be so calm.
Yeah.
Or else one, she might not come back, or two, like you want her to feel like this, like she's having a normal experience. Like we're just here to help her. Yeah. And she can feel comfortable and not like, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, can you I just think about celebrities sometimes? Like, imagine you walk up to someone you don't know and they start sobbing and crying. And you mean, like, that is a lot.
Yes.
Like, you don't know this person. So, like, yeah, just, you could be like, I love you. I love your stuff. But just be like, a normal person.
Yes. And I had to like calm her down, and I had to be like, okay, like just try not to cry, try to like calm down, so that way she feels comfortable like being here, and like she will want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And the way that I was, so I don't know what switch flipped in me that I was so fucking calm. I literally was like shooting like the shit with her for like the 10 minutes that we stood there and like picked out whatever she was gonna get. But like before she left, I went over to her and I was like, I am so sorry. I'm going to have to be annoying as if like we didn't just talk for 10 minutes, but like
Right.
I have to tell you I love you and you are so incredible. Thank you so much for coming. And she was like, oh my God, like, thank you so much. You are so sweet. You're incredible.
Oh my God.
Thank you for having me. I will be back. Like, this was great. Like, I love you guys. Like, you guys are incredible.
Stop
and
it.
quite literally, she left and like she was just such a breath of fresh air. She was like
Yeah.
so excited and like nervous. Like she was like, oh, I'm like a little scared. Like
Yeah, that's
it
so
was
cute.
it was wonderful. And like if Miley ever like stumbles upon this, like thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being so kind. And like I truly hope that you receive all the success with your new album and just in life, because like I think the person you are is a testament to like what I got to see that day, and like highlight of my life, honestly.
No,
so
literally.
incredible. So
literally an icon, a legend.
Yeah.
Like, and to be so nice and so kind and so humble, like you're a rarity.
Yeah.
I think to have that much fame and money, you could be the biggest asshole in the world.
100%.
And to choose to still be kind, it speaks volumes to your character. And like, I just respect that so much.
Yeah. And I think it's so interesting because often, like, you know, like living in LA, like you'll meet like people who are like influencers and like celebrities. You'll like maybe see them on occasion, and celebrities most of the time are the nicest people.
Yes.
And
it's
like
the influencers that are assholes that expect to get free things or cut lines or get this or that, and then it's just like these
like
literal actual celebrities that are like, oh my God, thank you.
No.
Like so kind.
100%. Like, and like, let me just tell you, Miley Cyrus paid for everything she purchased.
Yep.
Didn't
if it was some influencer, you know, they would have been like, what do I get for free? What do I get comped?
Like, it was just so crazy because, like, you know, like, you expect, like, a celebrity to be like, oh, just take this, whatever. Like,
right.
You know, like, but she, like, came, paid, left. Like,
when she used her card, were you like writing down the numbers and the...
Girl.
No, we're kidding, Miley. We're not going to steal your
No,
info.
I would never, because she would, like, literally probably have me killed.
Right.
But no, she wouldn't. But, you know, it would be, like, I would get in trouble for that. Like, she would be like, queen.
Right.
She'd be like, girl,
let's not steal our credit card information.
You're messing with the wrong one.
Yeah,
okay?
literally.
But, like,
she'll have you ended.
No, like,
done.
literally. But no, she was so great. And
what an insane life update, though.
I know. That's like the biggest thing that's happened to me. Other than that, girl, no dating.
Club. Another club. No sleep.
No, literally. No, I haven't been sleeping.
No sleep.
My
no
body
dick.
feels horrible.
No. Right.
I've had my period for 10,000 days.
Right.
And I still don't have a boyfriend.
Those are the updates. How are y'all doing?
Yeah.
No, it's just the dating is just like,
it's just not getting better.
I don't know. A year ago this time we were doing like dating app episodes and like dating is awful.
I'm gonna sleep.
It's just like
I can't.
So horrible. A year later it's no better. Like,
No.
I just don't know what to really do anymore.
Girl.
I just don't know what to do.
Girl, and here's my thing. Actually, you know what? We can't talk about this on the pod.
Oh.
There's a new boy in the mix.
What?
Australian boy.
Okay.
British boy. Australian boy.
Australian boy.
Australian boy and I are very interesting because we're not a thing, but we're also not it's just the most confusing thing I've ever that has ever happened.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and I don't know what it is, girl. And I think we talked about this on the deleted pod because because I had been saying that my therapist says I have commitment issues. And then I did meet this Australian boy who was here for Coachella that I did not know that he was here for Coachella.
Right.
And then he is now in Australia currently.
Right.
And he's just like the most I mean, we have had a little differences as we know, but he's the most normal person I've ever met in terms of respecting women and respecting other people. I remember I said something one time a while back about me being on my period. He was like, why would you say something that is natural to like women's bodies is disgusting? He was like, that's a natural thing that happens to you. Like, and I was like, wait.
Okay.
I was like, okay. And then he said something about like consent or like respect. And he was like, this is how people should be treating you. Do not expect anything less than this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that is literally, and like, I don't think a man has ever taken the time to one, affirm my feelings, but then also kind of be like, this is what you should expect from people.
Yeah.
And going forward, if other men aren't treating you like this, that is a problem.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big thing about dating men. Obviously, we both date men. I also like women. But I think men don't hold other men accountable sometimes, or they don't talk to each other in a way of like, you cannot treat women or like your partners, whether it be men or women, like this.
Yeah.
And to have someone like who's in my life like be like that is like, it's refreshing. I mean, it's kind of like a weird thing because like he's in a relationship, but it's an open one, so it's like,
right,
but still, like, I think even that a little experience like knowing him has like kind of changed my mind about how to interact with men going forward.
Yeah, I think it's just like sad that it's like,
yeah, because
oh my god,
indecency.
Yeah, like there's finally one that's just normal and respects women and boundaries and consent. Like the fact that is like, oh my god, I've met this guy and he's a breath of fresh air, that he respects me and respects my boundaries. Like, that should be every single interaction we have. So that I think is just, it's just sad that's like that is a breath of fresh air to you, to just have someone respect you.
Right. Yeah. And
basic
it's like
decency.
It's crazy because like knowing men like these days, whether it be gay men or like bi, like straight men that I'm dealing with, is like crazy because they're, in a way, they all have a similar way of thinking. It's like very linear. Of like, oh, like, don't get too comfortable, but also like, I still want you, but still like be very like, I'm like, girl, we're like, I don't know, girl, I'm about to be 30. Like, you gotta stop fucking with me. Like, I just don't know. Like, you can't be on a dating app being 30 fucking 7 saying, figuring things out.
Don't know if I want kids. What do you mean? What do you mean? When do you think you're gonna figure it out? On your 70th birthday?
Like, queen.
Babe, okay, here's the thing. You can be 38 and just want to hook up with people.
Right, you
Go
can.
off. Dick down every person on your block.
Right.
Awesome. How do you not know? How do you not know what you want? You're 38, you're old. Like, I don't know.
Like,
at least, how do you at least not know, I want something short term or long, or I'm open to long term?
Right.
How do you not know that?
Right.
Aren't you saving for retirement now? Like, you're almost my parents' age and you don't know what you want?
No, and like my thing too is, girl, like, you're not George Clooney. Like, someone's
literally
not like this
you
is
don't have a line of people waiting for you to like knocking down your door to date you.
Like, girl, it's not giving Leonardo DiCaprio. No. Like, I think it's time to settle down, babe.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's time
the hairline's receding. We need to like we need to commit to something, even if it's a hair care routine, or a brush or a washcloth for your asshole. Like, we gotta commit to something.
We have to hang it up. And like, also the funniest thing that I've seen recently was like this one TikTok, and it was like it was a gay man, and it was like his Hinge profile said gay, but then under it said Christian, and then it said short term, and the person was like circling it. Like, first of all, this is my thing about Christian guys too.
No.
You can't say that you're Christian and be like short term only.
No.
What do you mean? Your whole thing is like you're not supposed to have sex before you're married. What do you mean short term only?
No.
Just having fun. What do you mean? Aren't you supposed to be living for the Lord?
Yeah, isn't that what the Bible says? Like, you can't dick people down or something? I don't know the verse, but it's something like that.
Like, queen.
The amount of like, I only see gay men, obviously.
Yeah.
Which that's actually not always true, but it'll be like gay and then like Christian and then like politically moderate. I'm like,
girly,
girl.
queen.
And then I matched with this one guy. This is funny. I matched with this one guy. And like, I feel like in straight world, this maybe is common.
Okay.
But in gay world, this does not happen.
Okay.
He told me in the midst of our conversation, he's waiting for marriage to have sex. Waiting for marriage. Waiting for marriage. I'm a gay man. I have sex with everything. What do you mean you're waiting for? Like, no, I'm okay to wait a couple dates.
Right.
That's fine by me. Marriage?
No, the gays be fucking and sucking
Marriage?
for real, like real life.
We have to get marriage before I can have sex. We have to get, what did I say? Get marriage?
Yeah.
We have to get married before I have sex with you? I just absolutely don't think so. Absolutely don't think so. I literally, he said that unmatched. Just immediately was like, because this is just, it's not going to work. I'm not wasting your time. I appreciate him telling me this.
Right.
I'm not going to waste your time. We're not going to end up together, babe. I'm not going to not have sex with you. And if that's your thing, go on.
Right,
There's someone out there who
that's
will.
Fair. Right.
There's some politically moderate gay Christian men out there for you.
That's fair.
I'm not the one. As far as boys go, I feel like that's the last thing we were talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no updates. I mean, they're just all horrible. I had another recent situationship that was just horrible. Also, I had another one that also ended. So that's great. Things are going well. I'm so happy I'm dating people.
Yeah.
And it's funny because as we were talking about the old men that are like still figuring it out, I just feel like men in their 30s, I think at first I was like, oh, this is a green flag.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little older. They probably are like a little more settled in their career, know what they want, a little more mature. I find the men that are 30 and older are the worst.
Yeah.
They're literally the worst. Men my age, 5 years younger than 30 are like I just find them so much more like,
yeah,
they just know what they want a little bit more. And I'm like, what's that about?
I wish I knew, but I think it's because like, maybe it's because they're a part of a different generation where they're like kind of like in this space of like they've experienced so much already. And maybe it's because like us being like Gen Z, we're kind of like, we have so much desire to get those things that our parents had or like other generations had that we don't, that we're like, oh my God, we know what we want. We know what our dreams are and stuff like that. And we know what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. I literally couldn't even tell you.
I forget that we're like the top of Gen Z. So anyone who's like 10 years older than us is a millennial. They're a different generation. So yeah, I guess that's it. I think just dating in general is horrible.
Yeah,
especially when you're dating men.
Honestly, I think Seth and I were talking about this. Like, I think you were saying one time, like you're like, I wish I liked women.
Every day of my life. Literally every day. Like, if you like men and you're like, I like men and I'm glad. Like, no. Who wants to deal with men?
No.
Women are so much better. Like, I wish I was attracted to them.
Yeah.
Because if I was, like, just so much more mature, so much, like, just all around better than men.
Yeah. I feel like when it comes to lesbians, like, I've heard, like, that it can either be really, really good or really, really bad.
Yeah.
And like some of my friends who are like lesbians or have dated women have said like their first like women loving women like heartbreaks are like the worst.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But then also at the same time, sometimes it's like when you find like you're like literally they find their lifelong partners and like fall in love and like
right. What's that like?
Yeah, like I just don't understand.
Can't even relate on like a tiny level.
No, like one of my good friends, like she started dating this person she met on Hinge.
Oh.
And like I can't even tell you how many months ago it was, but they fully are like moved in together.
Right.
They go on trips together.
I'm so happy for them.
Fully have U-hauled it 100%. They're like in love. They're talking about kids and getting married. Like
Lord.
Who's where is that happening?
Exactly. Who does that happen for? It's not happening for me.
No.
Or any of my friends.
No, girl.
And we're trying.
Girl.
It's not for a lack of trying.
No.
And the men always ruin it. Always. I never ruin it.
No. Oh, girl. No. What could I possibly be doing to you?
Exactly. I told my feelings to you.
And see, that's
I was
another
honest
thing.
with you.
That's another thing. The minute you tell a guy, God forbid, you're like, I like you, I'm kind of interested, or what's going on, not trying to put any pressure on this, just want to know like where we're headed. Whoa. What the fuck?
Oh, this is too. We're just friends here.
Yeah, like, whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, easy there. God forbid I tell a man that I'm on a date with that I met through Hinge that I ask him, what are you looking for? God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid I think we're on a date when I
forbid.
say, do you want to go on a date with me? And you say yes.
Girl.
And we meet on Hinge, which is Hinge is a dating app, by the way. So like, what are we doing? And if you're using Hinge for friends, I stand by this. You need to open with that. You need to lead with that. You need to have it plastered all across your profile.
Yeah.
Because if not, I assume this is a dating app, so you're using it for dating. Especially when I say, "Hey, gorgeous," because that's always my opening line.
Slay.
Because I don't want you to be confused about what I want from this. And if you want to be friends, I don't need more friends. Well, I don't need more friends, so
no comment.
I will not be addressing the allegations at this time.
No.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, that was crazy. But yeah, no, like it's just like literally, I just don't know. Like, grow the fuck up.
Literally, and I'm not asking for the moon here. Just be like, I don't want to date you. Easy. That makes sense. That is fine.
Then we're good. We're done.
I like hanging out with you. You're cute. I want to kiss you. I want a boyfriend. But I don't want to date you.
I'm sorry?
Fuck off.
What do you mean?
That doesn't... What you said is like, I want to date you. That's literally everything you just said to me. I don't know. And I'm really trying to date. Like, I've hooked up a lot less lately.
Right.
So I'm really trying to date, but... Yeah, when I was in Austin...
Girl.
Okay, so first of all, I was in Austin, and it was great. Like,
yeah,
I've been to Texas. Texas is frightening. That like, we know Texas. Austin is like a bubble. Like, didn't see any MAGA things. Didn't see any like anything scary. There was gay clubs. Like,
oh my God,
yeah. So I didn't know this until after. There's a serial killer on the loose in Austin, targeting specifically men in their mid-20s to 30s. And specifically when they're alone.
Seth.
Especially after the club. When they've separated from their friends and they've Ubered home. Keep in mind, I didn't know this information until after. And my friends started sending me TikToks about it. But we went paddleboarding the first day we were there. It's called Lady Bird Lake. We were given these paddleboards. This story is just... It's... Okay. So we keep in mind, don't know anything about the serial killer at this point.
Okay.
So we're paddleboarding. We jump in the water. It's 100 fucking degrees. It's the hottest. It's so hot. It's 100 degrees. We're paddleboarding. We jump in. We're swimming. We do this for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we leave. And the next day we're at lunch with someone and we were like, oh yeah, we went like paddleboarding and swimming. And they were like, you're not allowed to swim in that lake. It's illegal. And we were like, what? Like, we rented paddleboards on that lake. What do you mean we can't swim? Google it. Fully illegal. Illegal to go swimming because they found so many dead bodies in it. That's why it's illegal to swim in the lake. So then, keep in mind, still don't know about the serial killer. We just know that, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have swam in the lake.
Wait, why did they allow you
Thank you
to rent the paddleboard?
If it was illegal, the paddleboard place should have been like, by the way, don't jump in the water or don't sweat. Like, what do you mean? But I think it was like, we were like a little bit out of the city on this lake. I don't know.
Okay, continue.
So we go to the club, and you know me. The second alcohol touches my lips, I'm like, I will be having sex tonight. I will be hooking up with someone. So we go to the club. We do the whole thing. We get back to the Airbnb. You know how I do. Like, get on a certain app, start chatting. Then it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, let me just Uber to this guy's house that I've been talking to. Still don't know about the serial killer, by the way. So... go to this. So I Uber to this first location. And as I'm Ubering there, I start messaging someone even hotter.
Okay.
And so I'm like, he's like, come over. I block the other person. As I'm headed to their house, I get out of the Uber at their house. I'm standing on the street corner, 3 a.m. by myself, pitch black darkness.
Sad.
Call a new Uber to take me to the new location. This location is even farther out of town. It's still like not too far, but it is like in the middle of Texas. Anyway, I get there. He's like, I don't need to get into the details, but he's like a straight man. You know, like DL. You know when gay men say straight men?
Yeah.
Like DL man. And like, he doesn't want to kiss. Like, I can tell he's like closeted and dealing with stuff. Anyway, as we're like finishing up, putting my clothes on, this man starts like telling me about his life, which I don't care. It's 4 a.m. I don't care about your life. I don't even care your name, to be quite honest. Starts telling about his life and mentions to me, he was like, yeah, like, I moved into this apartment a couple years ago when I was released from federal prison. Federal prison. Specified that it was federal prison. And was just like just casually mentioned that he was in federal prison for many years. And I was like, oh, okay. As I'm like quickly like hurrying to put my shoes on. And he's like, yeah, like if you're ever around, like I'd love for you to come over again. I was like, yeah, for sure. I'll message you. I'm like, now I'm scared because I'm like, this is a convicted felon who served time in federal prison. And I'm in his house alone at 4 a.m. in a place that I don't live. And so I was a little frightened. But I got out. It was fine. Then the next day, we see a TikTok about the serial killer that targets men in their mid-20s, specifically when it's late at night and they're by themselves after the club. And I was doing just that. I was alone.
So you're telling
by
me
myself.
you could have been serial killed?
I could have been serial killed in Austin.
What?
Of all places, in Texas? Don't kill me in Texas. Kill me in some other place. Don't kill me while I'm in Texas. That's going to piss me off.
No, don't kill me at all.
Okay, fine.
Like, that's fucking... You're a psycho. You're a psycho.
But it's fine. I'm sitting here.
Thank fucking God,
yeah, no, it was
bitch.
a lesson learned.
Oh my...
So all that to say is I need a boyfriend, so I stopped doing things like this. Because if I had a boyfriend, would I have done that? Would I have Ubered to a convicted felon's house at 3 a.m? Probably not. He was hot, though, so.
Girl. I'm just like literally... I'm gobsmacked. I fear.
If you need like an insane hookup story, just ask your nearest gay man.
Yeah.
Because we have them. That doesn't even like. I don't even think that cracks my top 10.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. I think whatever happened in Vegas is probably way insane, more insane than that.
Oh God, I've made some. If you think those were questionable decisions that I've made, I have made some very questionable decisions.
And you know what? See, that's the difference between us two. That's the life of a man versus the life of a woman. I was about to
say, you shouldn't be making those choices.
No.
It's a little different. Like I realize I have a little male privilege with that. Like I can make some more questionable choices.
Right.
Still not safe. I could get serial killed.
For sure. 100%.
But that's my
thank God you're here.
I'm here. Other than that, Austin was great. I mean, I had a nice time.
Yeah.
I rode a mechanical penis. So, you know, like a mechanical bull.
Wait, I didn't even realize it was a penis. I saw your story. I thought it was a bull.
It was a penis.
Okay, Slay.
Yeah. We went to a club and they had one and I was like,
you have to.
And like, I've always kind of wanted to ride a bull, but like, ew, I'd rather ride the dick. And there's literally a crowd of people watching.
That is so crazy.
But I had a nice time.
Honestly, Slay.
Yeah. Other than that, my only other life update is I'm moving.
Woo!
Yay! I am living alone for the first time.
Oh my
almost
God.
Pretty much ever. So I'm very excited for
Yeah.
a new chapter. The new place is going to be so much better. Moving is going to be horrible.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible. It's already been horrible and I've only been doing it for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm very excited. I have like a little over a week and then I'll be homeless for a week and then I get my new place. So
slay boots.
Those are my biggest updates.
Yeah.
I wish I'm excited for the day that we're like, we have boyfriends.
Yeah.
We have like a good dating life update.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
We've been like seeing someone. It's been going well.
Yeah, I just don't know when that's gonna be though. So I fear
no one hold your breath.
Yeah.
For when that happens.
It may take years, honestly, at this point, because
it could be 10 plus years.
God,
but if I'm in my
I hope
30s
not.
on Hinge, it's not gonna say just figuring it out.
No, girl.
Who knows? We'll see.
No. If I'm on Hinge in my 30s, save me.
Right.
Literally save me.
And will I be liking 22, 23-year-olds,
No.
24-year-olds. No.
No.
I'm a grown up.
Yeah.
I'm a grown up. I'm in my 30s. I won't need to be liking people that age. So.
Yeah, no. I really hope like I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about my wonderful friends Sunny and Zachary. I hope I have a story like theirs.
Yeah, but they're older than us, so like we have time.
Okay. Sunny's 29, Zachary's 31.
That's 4 years older than me.
Yeah, girl.
5
29.
years.
I'm 27. That's 2 years
you
older.
could find someone in 2 years.
God, I fucking hope so. God, do I fucking hope so? Because this shit is getting old, bitch.
I'm just like so sick of going on first dates. I'm so sick of it. Like,
I'm tired of like.
I don't care where you went to school. I don't care where you're from. Like, I don't know. It's so much effort to get to know someone.
Like, girl, I just like I can't be stuck in another situationship. If I'm in another situationship, I'm going to like literally lose it.
No. And I refuse to let that happen again. Now when I talk to boys, I'm like, what are you looking for? Like, before we even meet up, I'm not like playing this game of let's go on 3 dates and pretend we're dating and then you say you just want to be my friend.
Yeah, no, like I'm
finding out beforehand. And if you just want to be friends, we're done here. I'm not going to meet up with you. You're wasting my time. Fuck off. Like what else is there to really literally say?
No, like actually, because like also I can't even fathom, like I can't even like name like any people that I've met currently, or like I can't even fathom who I will meet.
Yeah,
that this will lead to a relation. I can't even come up with like 2 names.
No, and God, like forget a relationship. Just even like. A couple dates, like Jesus Christ,
like, fuck me, man.
Like just go on a couple dates with someone and they're like, I like you. What is that like,
girl?
Never happened to me,
girl.
Never once.
Like, what are the bitches doing these days? We need to like.
Thank you.
Like, we
How
need
does
to.
Everyone and their brother have a boyfriend?
I like, girl. The mystery is like unknown to me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'd rather be single than like.
Yeah, in a horrible relationship.
But.
Yeah.
Why are those the options?
Right, like
can't a good relationship with a hot person be an option?
Which, oh my God, so guys, I think I've talked about this. How there's a guy that at the place that I work with, who's like really hot. Like I work at a mall and he works at a store in the mall.
Okay.
So fucking hot, shaved head, tattoos, like.
It gets the kitty purring.
Oh, girl. Chest tattoos, back tattoos. His tattoos go up to his fucking neck. Like, he's gorge.
No.
Yesterday, I was sitting out front doing my little job, clicky on my stupid fucking computer.
Right.
He walks past the store with his little coffee. Wedding band. Or at least it had to be because it was a gold band. And I was like, the one... person that I could have seen myself eventually being like, hey, do you want to, you know?
Yeah.
Gone. Married. Fuck you.
It's like they're either a disgusting piece of garbage or they're married.
Yeah.
Or in a relationship.
Yeah.
And that there is a Venn diagram there of they're a disgusting piece of garbage who's also married or in a relationship, which was one of my recent situationships.
Married?
Not married, but in a relationship.
Oh, yes.
He who must not be named.
Yeah.
Which that's done. That's another failure. All I've had are failures.
Yeah.
So, like,
no, at this point, like I've told my friends this, I will join their marriage if they want. Like I will gladly. I'm like I know you may not like women, but if you like change your mind slightly, at one point, girl, I will gladly join.
Yes.
They're two attractive gay men, like slay. They're clean. They know how to take care of themselves. They cook. They like have dogs. I have a dog. Like girl, at this point. Girl.
At this point, anything. Girl. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know what else to do or try.
No.
And my therapist is like, Well, Seth, I found it later. I was in my 30s, so just don't. I gotta wait 5 more fucking goddamn years for this shit? I gotta wait 5 more years to have a boyfriend. Awesome. So thankful. So
Girl,
glad. Perfect.
I can't do this anymore.
Perfect. I have to wait 5 more years for a boyfriend. Perfect.
Okay, also-
we have been so patient. I'm 26. I've waited 26 years for a boyfriend. I have to wait 5 more. 5 more? 5 more years of going to convicted felons' houses, 3 a.m. hookups. Like, I can't do this for 5 more years. I can't do it.
Like, also too, like, if you think about it, if you really do think about it, like, because like I would like to be married,
Right.
but like if I want to be married by a certain age, like let's say I wanted to be married by like, I don't know, fucking 34 or something, I would need to meet this person in the next 2 years of my life to then have enough time with them where I'm like, okay, cool, we can get married.
Right.
Where?
Right.
Where?
Right.
Where?
And it's not for lack of trying.
No.
We're on the apps. We're doing things. We're talking to people. Like, I just don't know literally what else to do.
Like I'm tired, girl. Like I can't be doing this.
I tried meeting someone in the wild. They had a boyfriend. I tried dating apps. They all fucking suck. Like, what else are we supposed to do?
Right, because no.
Right.
Anyways.
Anywhoosie. Is that our like life updates episode?
I think so. Like I feel like I have no other exciting things going on.
I told you the 3 things that are happening in my life right now. So like,
girl, that's literally all I have going on.
Nothing on the horizon really. We might be doing a little Joshua Tree getaway soon, so that'll be fun when I'm homeless. Which I keep saying that, which like maybe I shouldn't say that, but my parents were like, Seth, you're never homeless. You always have a place to stay. I'm like, let me have this. Let me have this one thing. Let me be a nomad living off the land.
Girl, please.
One with nature.
Girl, you can never live off the land.
No. Where am I going?
I'll
be in an Airbnb. Like,
no.
What do we mean homeless?
Yeah, like, girl.
I just won't have an apartment.
Yes.
Which that's honestly pretty.
Yeah, that's a little scary, but thank God you found this gorgeous place. So it's gonna be so exciting. I'm excited for you.
Yeah. So the next time we film, like, I'll be moved out probably. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So much to do before then. But we told you the 3 things happening in our life. So if you want to share what's happening in yours, let us know.
Yeah, if you have any applications to submit, like you know someone who would like to date us.
Yes. Yep.
Or you would like to date us, go ahead and leave a comment down below.
Absolutely. Let us know if you think one of us are hot, sexy, and gorgeous.
Yes.
And you want to marry us immediately.
Yes.
Just let us know.
Yes.
Our DMs are always open.
Yes.
And then I'll get a DM from someone that's like, you're cute. And I'm like, but they're always open.
Right.
I may not respond to it, but it's open.
Right.
Period. But yeah, we have, as we said, we got some fun videos coming. So subscribe if you haven't and stay tuned for some big things coming.
Yes.
Maybe some celebrity collabs.
Yeah.
We've got Miley Cyrus in the circle now.
Yeah, we're going to get Miley Cyrus on the pod.
How gagged would they be if we started the next episode, motherfucking Miley Cyrus sitting here? We would have to go purchase a new microphone. We would.
Miley Cyrus is sitting in my apartment.
No.
With Bo. Girl, Bo.
Like, do you want an Aperol Spritz, Miley?
No, I'm so sorry. I would have to send Bo to someone else's house for a bit because I'm like, you cannot bother Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, you can't be in Miley Cyrus's face.
No. Like, you literally, like, I want Miley Cyrus to want to come back. Like,
right.
You can't be on the couch in front of Miley Cyrus.
No.
Like, no.
But how gagged would y'all be if that was the big thing we have in the works? It's Miley Cyrus on our podcast.
Stop.
Stop.
I can't even think about that. Oh my God, I'm going to lose it. Anyways.
Miley, if you're listening to this and you want to come on the podcast, just DM us on Instagram and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, we need to talk everything.
Have
Hannah Montana, the last song.
You're done.
Yeah.
But she is releasing a new album. Don't they usually like to do like press things and Miley, we'll talk about your album.
Yes.
Maybe even perform one of the songs live on the pod.
Girl, how would we would have to like literally figure that out. How would we
if Miley was like, we'll I'm spending any amount of money to get the team, the crew, the lights, the sound, the instruments.
No,
ready
that's
for her.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. No, we would have to.
So we're getting ready for you, Miley. Just let our team know.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you, Queen. Love you so much.
Stay tuned for the next episode featuring Miley. And we hope you guys are having a good May so far.
Yeah.
It'll probably be June when this
No,
comes out.
literally, it's gonna be June in like 2 days.
Hope you're all having a good June.
Yeah.
It's summer, so that's exciting and fun. Watch some High School Musical 2, get in the mood.
Yeah.
Go to the beach, lay out, tan, make an Aperol spritz.
Yeah.
Do your big one.
Yeah. Live your best. And we love you guys.
We love you. We'll see you in the next one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.